Om. My dear friends, in Vedic civilization, along with physical world, the ethereal, celestial, and transcendental worlds and their inhabitants are also parts of life. In Vrindavan, Navaratri of Divine Mother, Ekadashi of Lord Vishnu, and Shivratri of Lord Shiva were celebrated as inseparable part of their life. As wife, husband, parents, sons, and friends are part of life, same way Lord Shiva is also a part of life. Each one felt great responsibility to him. My dear friend, Gita says, Parasparam Mavayantaha Sreya Paramavapsyata. With balanced cooperation and sharing with them, you can proceed in evolution of higher consciousness. If you don't do that, then natural imbalance, catastrophes, flood, famine, tornado and wars will consume all your time, labor and brain just to maintain a small family and will never find time to grow. As much spiritual illiteracy and divinely bozo people populate the world and dominate the civilization, colossal calamities become world's inevitable destiny, my dear friends. Braj Mandal was the model, a replica of the most feelingful aspect of Vedic civilization. Therefore, as soon as Shivratri day came closer at the end of winter opening, opening the door for spring, the gopis and gopas were thrilled. Krishna is now 9 years and 6 months old. He announced among his friends that he will observe a complete fast for 24 hours on Shivratri day and night and worship Lord Shiva with 1000 bilva leaves with 15 petals. I will worship Lord Shiva with basket full of Utica flowers, Bhadra announced. I will worship with hundreds of Dhastura fruits, Varudha proclaimed, my dear. I will worship Lord Shiva with thousands of roses, lotuses and lilies, with pious prepared by hands of my beautiful sister. This was Subal announcing. Oh my 15 petaled, 1000 bilva leaves, where I'll get? I am going to collect them. Krishna repeated, getting up from his seat near Nanda Baba. All Gopas were thinking deeply, where can that be possible? Yeah, there is only one place where these many petaled bilva leaves are available. Everyone looked at him. Where? It is known as Ambika One. So, here they go. Ekada Devayatrayam Gopala Jat Kautuka Anobhirana Dudyuktai Prayayostembikavanam. Soon chariots and carts were yoked, milk, yogurt, ghee, honey, fruits, and worship items were loaded on them, and they proceeded, my dear friends. As soon as they saw waving flag and trident shining on the dome, they jumped out of their vehicles and bowed down, shouting Om Namah Shivaya. To the direction of the temple they spotted. Oh my, look, what a crystal clear water! I want to take Yamuna bath, Krishna shouted and hurried. looking at river. Oh, you gullible Krishna! You call Yamuna just any river or just even water. This is Saraswati river, okay? Subal teased Krishna, and Krishna looked at Father Nanda Baba, who shook his head and said, yes, he is right. Tatra snatva saraswatyam devam pashupatim vibham anarchurarhane bhaktya devim cha nripatim vikam. Lo, Krishna and his friends went down, seeing the panoramic sight. Strolling on the shining sandy soft beach, while elders began cleaning the temple, servants fixing tents and necessary arrangements to stay for next 2 nights. Soon the marble temple began to shine as if brand new. Krishna and his friends walked alongside Saraswati rivers and played around, picking up plentiful bilwa leaves, Yutika, lotuses, roses, and lilies, all. Till late evening, they kept exploring mystic spots all around, my dear friends. From next early dawn, Vedic mantras were echoing and re-echoing. Sage Sarnilya with his disciples and other sages were conducting grand worship of Lord Shiva. Their mantras reverberated, filling all directions. Nanda, all Gopas, Krishna and his friends were dazzling in their new silks they wore after a big bath. Worship completed with 64 Maharajopacharas. Okay, and then all prayed and out. Chandrodbhasita Shekhare Smarhare Gangadhare Shankare Sarpair Bhushita Karna Kantha Vivare Netrothavai Shvanare Danti Tvakrita Sundarambaradhare. After Mantra Pushpanjali, my dear friends, they all bowed down to Lord Shiva. Then offering of oblations into sacred fire. As soon as the number completed, then like sudden rise of 1,000 moonshines, Lord Shiva appeared with a big smile. Oh, never before I was so satisfied by worship as now. I am unable to stay invisible. Your love forces me to be visible. And where is my Purnahuti? Saying thus, Lord Shiva, looking left and right, snatched the final offering from the hands of Krishna and began eating all with big morsels. All sages and gopas were thrilled. Great joy spread. Then Lord Shiva sat on the throne while dance and drama based on bliss of enlightenment and Shiva consciousness continued. Then he vanished, my dear friend. All gopas went for stretch and a stroll. Thus, every 3 hours they performed. They performed grand worships, and Lord Shiva appeared each time and accepted their offerings. Around 2 a.m., while Nandarai was taking a nap in the tent by the bush, a huge hungry python came and started devouring him. In a panic, he shouted out, Sa chukro shahinagrasta Krishna Krishna Mahanayam Sarpo mam grasate tat prapannam parimochaya. O Krishna, where are you, my dear son? Where have you gone? Let me see your handsome face before I die, my dear. Look, this python is devouring me. Krishna was still in the temple, so Gopas came with big firebrands and began to hit the large reptile. But the snake did not leave. Struck by burning sticks, serpent turned its body round and around, but went on eating Nandanai. Big panic arose. Cry of Gopas reached Krishna's ears. He sprang up and ran. His friends followed. He saw the pathetic sight. He kicked the serpent by his right foot, and lo, out of the dreaded python, a majestic luminous being materialized. Tamasprishat padabhyetya bhagavan satatam pati. Then what happened, my dear friend? Savai bhagavata srimat padas parashadashuma bheje sarpa purhitva rupam vidyadhararchitam. That sparklingly handsome man folded his palm, bowing down to Krishna. He said, "Oh, I am Sudarsan, born in Vidyadhara class of celestials. My Lord, oh my Lord, I bow down to you." Sri Krishna asked, "Then how come you fell in reptile species?" And Sudarsan replied, "Puffed up as I was, all puffed up of my beauty and wealth, I just flew on my helicopter piloting every country, every city and resort. In one of the scenic spots I saw some sadhu, my lord, and I made sarcastic, blaspheming remarks on those innocently meditating ones. Obsessed with irritation, I blurted lots of pointy, piercing words out of to those sagacious beings, exactly as too many of Westerners and Indian materialists do almost everywhere now. But as I went on abusing them, one of the saints just put a heavy spell of curse on me, and right then and there I was turned into a reptile. My helicopter remained parked there for years. I lived therein. After it was destroyed, I crawled everywhere in search of my food. So heavily I was stuck in Python identification that I was unable to think anything else except eating and sleeping. Today, I was so hungry and came to eat your honorable father, my lord, so idiot as I was. By the touch of your holy feet, I am now transformed. Oh, I am filled. I am back in my long-lost Sudarshana form. How wonderful, my Lord. Prapannosmi Mahayogin Mahapurusha Satpate Anujani Mam Deva Sarvalokeshwareshwara. O great yogi, O my amazing Savior, thank you, thank you, thank you. Astoundingly miraculous is your compassion. Grant me, O great Sire. Grant me leave, my Lord. Let me go see my wife and kids and all my family members and friends. Krishna smiled. Okay, go fast and blaspheme no more, nowhere to nobody. Krishna said, and waved his hand in farewell, my dear friend. And then Sudarshana flew away. Now Gopas pulled Nanda Baba out of the dead python's mouth. They bathed, wore new dresses, and joined the worship. Argyam, Padyam, Argyam, Achamaniyam, Snaniyam, Naivedyam. Worship continued now, my dear friends. At the end of Yajna, when sacred smoke enveloped all, lo, Lord Shiva appeared with Devi Parvati and blessed Lord Krishna with all the Gopas. Song and dance continued in their presence. It was a golden dawn, as reddish solar orb brightened the eastern horizon. Nanda Baba and Gopal began feasting the sages with offerings of donations. Sri Krishna ate prasadam, and deer and doe, birds and lions and cows, all ate their full, my dear friends. कदाचिदथ गोविन्दो रामाश्चाद्भुतविक्रमः वज्रतुर्वने रात्र्याम् माध्यगौरजयोषिताम् उपगीयमानौ ललितम् स्त्रीजनैर्बद्धसौहृदैः सलङ्कदानलिप्ताङ्गौ रघुवीणौ विरजोऽम्बरौ निशामुखम् मारयन्तामुदितोडुपतारकम् मल्लिकागन्धमत्ताले जुष्टम् कुमुदवायुना जगतु सर्वभूतानाम् मनः श्रावणमङ्गलम् तौ कल्पयन्तौ युगपत्स्वरमण्डलमूर्छितम्. My blissful gorgeous self, it was a magnificent night in Rangamahal at Kunjaputri. Sri Radha was decorated astoundingly from tip to toe. Then music resounded. Right then cuckoos and peacocks and papaya began to sing. Sri Radha's feet became impatient to dance. Hundreds of gopis joined her, all well decorated. Where is he? Sri Radha is wandering, peeping left and right. Where is he? Oh, there is him! Sri Radha's her fawn eyes suddenly spotted out the beloved. Tonight he is enjoying moonshine all alone. She ran like a peacock. Gopis followed. Krishna saw Radha coming fast. He also ran, and lo, on the midway they hung in ambrosial embrace. Right then Balramji appeared, coming from a nearby grove, surrounded by hundreds of mermaids and Naga Kanyas. Filled with ecstasy of being together, they began to dance, my dear friends. Sky was vast and blue, moon was shining, stars were twinkling, fragrant tropical breeze was blowing, song and music echoing. In 20 minutes, the bliss intoxication of dance took over everyone. In the superfine high pitches of music, all became weightless as if they were floating in the space, their garlands, necklaces, scarves waving in the breeze. They are spread out. Krishna and Balram's group were dancing separately, my dear friend. They multiplied themselves in hundreds and began dancing on thousand-petal lotuses, huge pericarps, while others are dancing on lotus leaves, still others on hills and clouds, on treetops. Their ecstasy levitating bodies are swimming in the sky, holding Krishna hand in hand, dancing wildly. Yet, according to the perfect rules of art and music, my dear friends, all the way from Madan to Vanchivat, that means all the way from where nowadays ISKCON temple stands to where Sudama Kuti ashram is located. The group danced all along the bank of Yamuna, as there were only bowers and woods those days in these places. Their hairdos scattered, my dear, garlands broke, clothes loosened, all perspired, my dear friend. Balramji announced, my dear gopis, let's have a break. Meanwhile, you go inside the bowers and get cool. Dress up and redecorate yourself well, and then come fast for dinner and drinks. Perspiring gopis were glad. Very tired. Krishna and Balram went to Yamuna, took a quick refreshing dip and sat at the beach relaxingly. A peacock cry announced that the gopis are ready. Now here comes Sri Radha, looking like new moon in her fresh new decoration. Nagakanya embraced Balaram. But right then a sudden scream of gopi alarmed them all. Both ran fast. They saw a yaksha is kidnapping a gopi. Now running away, gone too far away. Krishna rushed, faster. My lord, the sun heard the gopis cry. She is Chandranana, Shata Chandranana. A demon was carrying her away on his shoulder. She was crying. My lord, help me please. I am not afraid of death, my dear. I am extremely scared of separation from you. O Lord of my heart, please come and save me. Krishna looked at Balramji and asked him to stay for protection of the gopis, and he did. Then soon Krishna uprooted a palm tree and ran as fast as the wind. As he came closer, he dashed it on the demon's head. Ouch! The demon screamed out in pain. He saw Krishna fast approaching him like embodied death. He left the gopi there and ran to save his life. But Krishna got closer. He threw away the tree and dashed a heavy fist on his head, my dear friend. Demon reeled around and fought for a while, but could not survive. Big rock boxing fists of Krishna. His skull, his spine, his bones all fractured, and he fell down dead. Krishna came closer and pulled out two conch-shaped, shining chudamadis from his head. That has slipped out of his brain smash, my dear friends. And Krishna came to crying gopis. She held Krishna in her embrace and sobbed. Cry not, baby, cry not, my baby, oh. If you stop crying and smile at once at me, look, what a wonderful thing I am going to reward. Gopi looked up, a dazzling gem. She immediately started managing to smile, while teardrops still rolling from her eyes. But she smiled up. Krishna gave her the gem, great joy and surprise. Gopi hung again in a sweet embrace. Both came to the beach happily, my dear friend. Krishna offered the second gem to Balramji as admiration. Dance Lila continued all night long. It is still continuing, my dear friends. All is required. You need to participate. Get ready. The qualification of the participation is only one thing, that you must pay a pass that says you are enlightened. That's the qualification. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate